outside this morning, somebody gave me a new camellia. And it is, I've forgotten quite the name of it, but it's, let me turn this off. But it's lemon colored. I think it's called lemon zest or something. I don't know. But anyway, it's a camellia. And it's going to be white on the outside. And then on the inside part, it's going to be yellow. And so I just planted it. I just got back in. I wish I thought to take y'all out there with me, but I didn't think about it. But anyway, y'all can walk out there with me now because I planted it so far from the house. I've got some other camellias that I can't drag. I mean, I don't have a hose that'll fit that far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just carry a pitcher of water out there to it and water it in, because if you don't water it in good, you don't be looking for a healthy plant, because it's got to have water. Especially, we hadn't had any rain in a while, but we're supposed to get some this weekend. But anyway, when you're digging a hole for your plants, they always say dig a $100 hole and put in a $1 plant, instead of buying a $100 plant and digging a $1 hole. Now what that means is this: the hole that you dig is very important. It needs to be not only deep and the dirt chumped up, but it needs to be wide, because so the roots can spread out. If you dig a little narrow hole to fit that pot of whatever you bought in it, that little bitty hole, the roots can't go in there good. And so you want to dig a bigger hole so the roots can start spreading out into the natural dirt that's out there. So y'all, I've got a pitcher full of water here. Let's walk out there and see my camellia. All right, here we go. I had a different pot, and I had to carry water out there to it. And I don't know what I did with it. I've looked around the yard. It's around here somewhere. But we'll get out there. I've got several camellias out here. You know, I showed them to you last year. And so, whew, I'm breathing deep this morning. Took me a while to dig that hole because the ground was hard. But we're going to put some good water in it, and it'll be so pretty. Maybe in a few years it'll have blooms on it. All right, here we go. I did this around it. Let me put my water down. I'll show you. All right, here's my camellia right there. That little, right there, this little thing right here. I put this around it because when I mow, I am bad about mowing over stuff, so I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put me plenty of water. Let that soak in right there. Let that soak in, and then we'll put some more. I want it to drain real good in there. This afternoon, I'll probably bring another pitcher of water out here to it, just so that it'll last for a few days, and put a lot of good water. Anyway, that's what I've been doing this morning, is planting this camellia. I didn't have anybody that I had to cook for today, so I got a little time on my own. All right, there we go. A little happy plant. Anyway, let's go back in the house now. Yesterday it was, I think the high was like 98 here in Andalusia, Alabama. It was hot. So everybody did their work in the morning and in late afternoon. And during the heat of the day, they stayed inside and worked. All right, we'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Okay, y'all, I've been back out in the yard and got dirt under my fingers. So I'm gonna wash them. I don't know if y'all ever keep you an old toothbrush in your kitchen or not, but I always do. Toothbrushes are handy, aren't they? You can do some spatter painting with them. You can wash up under your fingernails with them. Just do all kinds of stuff with them. Clean around your sink, whatever. But anyway, I have a lemon tree that somebody gave me a few years ago, and I just put some new dirt around it, and I'm going to plant some what we call it's called a Wondering Jew, or what we call it down here. It's a purple, real pretty purple vine that comes back every year. It is a perennial, and you can just pinch off pieces of it, and it will and just put it in your dirt, and it will root all by itself. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm fixing to go out there and finish it up and cut me some more. And I hadn't planted any of it yet. I'm fixing to cut it and plant it, but I want to get my hands clean in case I touch something I'm allergic to. You know, I have to do that every time because I don't want to get that poison in my face again. No, ma'am, I surely don't. So let's go outside and I'll show you what Wondering Jew looks like. Okay, y'all, we're going to go out and cut some of that Wondering Jew off that I was telling you about. Getting some little clippers right here. It's just really easy to do. And I'll show y'all what it looks like. It's a beautiful plant. Beautiful. You're going to like it. Probably most of you already know what it looks like. But anyway, I'm going to show it to you. That's a little swing set my kids swing on. Anyway, here it is. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look, I'm going to show you up close. And what you can do now is this. I'm going to cut off a few pieces. And I'm just going to cut it off anywhere. It doesn't matter. And I'm going to show y'all. I'm just going to cut it off. Some of the longer pieces. There's a spider web in that one. I'm going to just cut off some. All right. I know that y'all can hardly see with me doing it like this. But, all right. Now I'm going to just pick them up. Because normally I have two hands to work with. But while I'm with y'all, I have only one hand to work with. I've got on my grubbiest clothes today that I can find. Look at these jeans. I want y'all to look at those holes in it. But you know what? Sometimes when we just put on any old thing, doesn't it feel good, huh? All right, come on back this way and I'll show y'all where I'm going to plant it, okay? And what it'll do, I'll just keep it watered and it will root in this pot. And it'll bush out from where I just cut it off. So let me show you what I'm going to do. See if I can sit you up right there a minute. And I think well, let's turn around this way where the glare won't be bad on you. There you go. All right, here we go. Let me sit down with you. Now, this is a Wondering Jew plant. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull off the bottom leaves of it so that I can have a little node underneath the dirt. I'm going to do just kind of like that. Because this is part that's going to be under the dirt. See? Like that. And this will root. And then it will come back next year. And this purple looks so good with the green that's in the pot. Well, the lemon tree. I've got two lemon trees kind of hooked together that one of my followers gave me. And so I'm going to fix it up with some Wondering Jew around the bottom of it. Now, when I go in, I'm going to wash my hands with that farm soap because I'm telling you, there's something. Oh, there's a spider. Ooh, I got him. Ha! He built a web right in there because I don't know what I'm allergic to yet. I hadn't decided. I hadn't figured it out. So, and here's what I'm going to plant right here, see? But it's a beautiful plant, y'all. You will love it. All right, let's go over here and I'll show y'all where I'm going to plant it, okay? All right, there's my lemon tree in the pot right there, that big pot. And I'm going to plant it right there. So maybe I can sit you in a chair. Would you like to sit down in a chair with me? Let's see if this will work. That's a rocking chair. Oh, that works pretty good, doesn't it? There we go. All right, I'll get on this side. I'm going to make my hole with this thing right here. I'm just going to kind of go down a little bit. And I'm going to just push it down in there pretty far so that the only part is above are the leaves. Like this. See? I'm going to put one over here on this side. I've got something that Joellen Sellers gave me the other day. I forgot what she called it, but she gave me that. And I put it in here. This is going to be really pretty. It'll be solid purple at the bottom of it, of the little lemon tree. This winter, I'll have to bring a sheet out here and cover up the lemon tree with a sheet because it'll get so cold. All right, there we go. Now we'll go back in the house and we will wash our hands with some good soap that I told y'all about before. Is that farm soap. Amish farm soap. All right, let's get you picture right over here. There we go. And I'm gonna drag out this toothbrush again because I'm telling y'all, I could be allergic to that. I'm just not sure. I've been trying to really keep my face away from all the plants that I've been working with. And I try not to touch my face until I get my hands washed through it. I had a Facebook follower the other day that told me that I shouldn't wash my hands in hot water because it opened up the pores and let that poison get in. Well, I got to thinking about it, and that does make sense, doesn't it? So I need to concentrate on that, I guess. All right, I'll be back in a minute. All right, y'all, I am through working in this yard this morning because it's getting in the heat of the day, and I just had to come in, got my hands washed up, and I'm drinking me some y'all sweet tea, and I'm going to relax and cool off just a little bit in this hot Alabama weather. I'm all nice and clean. I'll get Walt to, I don't know how to do all these links and stuff, but I'll get him to put you on a link for the Amish farm soap, and I'll get you some of this sweet tea too, and plant you some beautiful plants. If you were near, I'd give you a piece of Wondering Jew, but I'm trying to make my little stock bigger, so I will have some to give away. Right now, it's not. Love y'all. Take care. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. Let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. Bye-bye. Hey, y'all. I told you I was going to come back in this house where it was cool and nice. Well, I'm here. And I got to sitting in here at my little office I mess around in. It's supposed to be a craft room, but lately I hadn't had time to do many crafts. But anyway, I got to thinking about it, and I'm just going to do a giveaway of that soap because, heck, I want you to have it too. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to give away 10 packages of it. And when the package is, there's 5 big old bars in a pack of that Amish farm soap. So I'm going to just give those away. And why not, right? And I'm going to give them away to 10 people just randomly. And all you got to do 2 things. Comment and share. If you comment on it or share on it, you are in the drawing, darling. So I'll get that done, and we'll just, hey, I'll just give away some soap.